The Rocket League Superheroes DLC is here, and we're going to take a look at all the content, but the first thing I wanted to look at was the update that they made to the Season 6 Diamond Reward wheels. They finally fixed these so that they stand out quite a bit more than the Platinum wheels and the rest of the wheels below them. They are so bright now, it's kind of ridiculous. They're so shiny and bright. Here's the Platinum wheels. They have no glow to them at all. And then, yeah. I mean, they're like the loopers, the color of the regular loopers, but just intensified so much. They look really good. I'm really happy with that. In addition, they fixed a couple bugs. They fixed the bug that was preventing players from being able to change presets in the in-game screen. And they also fixed the division rank up and down animations so that they actually show now. But let's get on to the good stuff, the stuff people want to see the most, the cars. So the previous Batmobile, they've renamed now to the 2016 Batmobile. Then we have the 89 Batmobile, and this one looks so good. The paint finish that they put on it, the way the black is just glowing. I mean, we finally get a black car in the game. You can't put any decals, and you can only change the color of the trim, which is what I expected. And the wheels are also static, along with the boost and the boost trail. But the boost looks good. The trail goes so far back behind the car. I think that's the longest trail in the game, and it has its own engine sound. No custom goal explosion for it, though. Then we have the Dark Knight Rises Tumbler, and this car uses the Octane hitbox, so there's a chance that it could actually be used a lot and very popular. The design of this car is so wacky though. All the angles and things coming off of it, it's just so weird. It's so awesome. I love it. There's a couple interesting things about this car. Again, you can't change the colors, but they're very unique. So you have either the regular skin or the camo skin for it. And within each one, you're stuck with the two colors it gives you. You can't change them. But they're not traditional colors. There's like a olive green and kind of a sandy desert brown, which are the same regardless of which decal you're using. But I still think it's cool because it gives us looks we haven't seen in the game before. You can't change the wheels, nor the boost or trail. This boost is really interesting. I kind of like the look of it. It's a little bit different than the 89 Batmobile one. And it has its own unique trail too, which is kind of like a dirty gray color. I don't know, it's unique. I like it a lot. And as well, it has its own sound, but no goal explosion. Now, the way the DLC announcement was worded, it seemed like you might have been able to use the Batmobile wheels on other cars, but it turns out that's not the case. We just have the Flash wheels and the Wonder Woman wheels. They're just static. I was hoping maybe the lights would go around the outside, but they don't, unfortunately. So we get a new boost as well, the SpeedForce boost, and it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. The startup sound on it is kind of similar to Sparkle's, I think, in a way. I don't know how well you can hear it. But overall, I think it's pretty cool looking. You know, some of these new player banners actually look pretty good. If you're a fan of some of these characters, I would definitely use these. This Batman one looks really sick. Got Cyborg, DC Comics, got Green Arrow and Green Lantern. The Green Lantern one's kind of like bright neon. I think that's kind of cool. Superman, The Flash, and Wonder Woman. And the last thing we got is decals for individual cars, and some of them have some unique properties. So if we're taking a look at the Breakout, we have the Aquaman decal, and this Aquaman symbol in the middle stays the same color regardless of the primary and secondary colors you select for the car. The next one's my favorite decal, and that's the Batman decal for the Paladin. You can change these colors a little bit. I think that looks really good. I know no one uses the Paladin, but if you did, it's definitely the decal to use. The bats don't change colors and the wheel arches don't change colors. But I think if you put black as a secondary, it looks really good. Or like a gray color. I think that looks pretty sweet. Obviously, change the base color and the wheels to match, but it's a great decal for a car no one uses. Speaking of cars nobody uses, we have the Roadhog and the Cyborg decal. You know, again, I think it's a cool decal if you're someone who just likes a standard decal and you're not using a car that everyone else uses. Again, the Cyborg logo doesn't change color, similar to the Aquaman one, so that's always going to be red. The ever-popular Venom gets the Flash decal, but with the wheels and the SpeedForce boost, you really can't just make a pure Flash car out of this. Look at that. That is the Flash. The Hotshot gets the Green Arrow decal. Again, you have a static color on the logo. You got kind of these cool arrows coming off of the back of the car. Kind of a cool effect. If this was a car anyone used. I understand you want to make sure you have cool stuff for all the cars because there are people that use these other cars every once in a while, but I'm sure they have the statistics like these cars just don't get used. I mean, you don't want to ignore them completely, but you come out with this new DLC pack and maybe someone's favorite character is the Green Arrow, but they never ever use the Hotshot, so they can't represent their favorite character while playing Rocket League with the cars they want. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments down below. The Merc gets the Green Lantern decal. The X-Devil gets the Wonder Woman decal. And the best for last, we get the Superman decal on the Octane. And actually, this looks cool. Look, it's got his cape on it. It's got the cape on the decal. That's awesome. I think it's really cool. I think they did a good job with this one. Except, again, you can't change the color of the logo, and I get it, you know, that's going to be a DC thing. They want their logos to be pure and unmutilated with customization. But that's it. That's all we got in this update. It's a lot of good stuff. I think it's a good price for $3.99. I think those 2 Batmobiles are worth it, absolutely. I know people will use them for a little bit and then probably go back to the normal cars, but I think you'll see them stick around more than some of the other DLC cars. One last note from this update, they did make a change where spectators during matches can now chat. So that's kind of cool for like our community games where people are joining in and they're waiting for a spot. If you want to be part of those community games, make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I go live every now and then and we'll do games where everyone can join in and we have a good time. We do goofy custom modes and such. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like down below. That's all I got for you today. We'll see you guys next time.